Hello everybody, today we're playing Fortnite and conversing about Kokkoku.
Did you leave? You left.
I left the big old bus.
And now you're frozen in the air. How's it going?
Let's just go. Where are we going? I don't know. How many episodes of Kokkoku did you watch in the end?
5. How about you?
I feel like 9.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go this way.
I see that.
Sorry?
See that much?
You're cutting out.
You just don't like my company? Just gonna run away from me?
Yeah, I'm not big on people.
Yeah, man. Well, I can understand that.
Is it possible to drop weapons in this game? Alright, so I think here's the plan. I'm gonna spend the entire game collecting trees just so we can build a nice fort.
Collecting trees instead of the other materials.
The Kokkoku takes place in, of course. No other materials, just trees. I need other sources of wood.
Man, let's drink something. That. Drop this tree. Come here. You want one?
Oh, how do you drop stuff?
Take a sip of that. Like it?
I have 3 weapons. I don't know how to drop them.
Then you drag them out of your inventory.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about something. So, Kokkoku was about this, I can't break.
We are not breaking that.
Okay, Kokkoku was about this jury that needed to convict all these people that freeze time.
Convict
Pretty sure. Yeah, because it was about a jury, right? What else do juries do?
You make biased, unreasonable calls. So what juries do.
Are you alive? Guess so. This jury has her brother and sister's brother or sister's son.
Come here.
Sure, take a sip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Dare you? I double dare you.
I can only take one.
You're filled out on it. I'm at 50.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same.
Same, okay.
Alright, and then basically, so of course, what any reasonable family does in that situation is they take out their magic time stone and freeze the fuck out of the time. And then when they do that, it just so happens that there are other people watching with cameras that also wanted to freeze the time using their time replica stone. So then they also freeze the time, and then everyone meets at the frozen kidnapper's place. So with all these Frozo powers, everyone collects a bunch of wood and then convicts the jury of fraud.
Let's go this way. Let's continue talking about this, because this is sounding fascinating to me.
It's such an excellent source of fraud.
So far, I've found it completely fresh and refreshing, you know?
Yeah.
Especially that there's no time loop and the setting actually changed, you know, it's quite interesting.
I mean, it was a time loop, it was just
Wasn't
of
a
length
time limit.
0.
I mean, you can definitely phrase a moment in time like that.
Yeah.
It's technically not a moment.
Oh, the
Ah,
guy's like shooting.
shot.
Let's like shoot back at him. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
Rip.
Well. Let's go find another game. Better game, maybe.
Let's do this.
Anyway, and then like after all that stuff happens, there's these tree people that kill you if you try and kill people that aren't alive. So don't do that. And then it turns out the tree people are just people that died because they weren't alive from the perspective of the people who weren't alive. And
No,
then they like lost the ability to stop being alive with like the other people not being alive because they didn't have the mentality for it.
didn't have the mentality for it.
They didn't have the mentality.
So,
They started seeing all these other people as alive and them as not alive, but really like it was they didn't have the duality. They needed the dual linear programming problem.
and you figured this series out.
I know. Anyway, and then there was like once these unfrozos were killed out and turned into dead frozos, then the frozos that were like part of the frozo family, they become unfrozos.
Wow.
What are we doing?
Unfrozen, huh?
Unfrozos.
Marked on the map.
I don't think I can get over there. Where? Oh, okay. I'm going that direction-ish. Anyway, and then all these unfrozos are like they're going around and trying to catch these other unfrozos because the other unfrozos have the magic time stone. And they're like the historical magic time stone unfrozos.
Magic time stone.
Magic time stone. But then the magic time stone is like too powerful, so it has magic time stone children. And then the magic time stone children are what like allowed the unfrozos to go after the unfrozos. Like the two different groups of unfrozos, if you know what I mean. So then there's this other character who's like ED other lady girl person. And she's also an unfrozo. She's part of like the unfrozos going after the unfrozos. And then her goal is to free the unfrozos that became dead frozos via a lack of mentality that were her family, but like she doesn't want to make them alive unfrozos. She wants to make them like just unfrozos in general.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a work of art.
Huh. Interesting. What did you think of the ED?
I noticed the ED like showed this other character that wasn't shown in the OP, and then that's where ED lady came from. I think she had a name.
I thought it was the right way to do fan service.
Just by doing it, you mean?
Is one thing, but like doing it classily and way, and that they pulled it off. It was a fun and playful ED. A good way to end things, you know. So over the top that like.
I think I ended things without watching the ED in episode 5. Or anything.
Like, wow, okay.
It's pretty figured.
You can at least watch it once for like future reference. Have you already taken damage?
Yeah, just from killing myself, as usual.
Or anything like that.
It's a metaphor for... What? Do you have a gun, by the way?
Quite a few.
Oh, okay. I'll send one of my...
There's one in there, do you have a gun?
No, I'll just go grab it. Oh, what an awesome gun. Oh, thank you.
Here's one of mine. It's two and a pistol.
I'm getting all the wood.
You watch the opening at least?
Yeah, the opening was alright.
Are you good?
Anyway,
I thought it was very fun and
so once all
nice
these
music to it.
all these frozes start becoming like not alive, all these unfrozes start becoming not alive frozes. Then the unfrozes start going after the unfrozes, but then the original unfrozes realize that they have frozo powers, so they start using their freeze gel, which is in their hands. There's a guy over there who's gonna kill us. Like, that way, somewhere. I don't know. And then this freeze gel is, like, super powerful. So then they take out all the chaser unfrozes. And then they don't have any more chaser unfrozes. They've also got, like, super unfrozo powers. Like, the old Grandpap has super unfrozo powers. And then the super unfrozo powers are enough to save a teammate.
I'm healing.
Okay. Should probably do that too. There's a guy right here.
No,
Are you
no!
alive? Oh no.
He knocked me. Can you help me?
If I can...
I'm dead.
I killed this other guy. I killed both of them. Okay.
Dude.
Sorry.
Congratulations.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Oh, got me. Look at this.
Check this out.
Well, anyways, Kokkoku. He had a very strange name when I first looked at it.
Who did?
Yeah.
Who did?
Nice job, man. Nice
Ooh,
job.
that's-
A grenade.
Oh, okay.
Should probably take at least one.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Do I really need more than like I've got?
I was really drawn in by like the originality of the premise the show presented. Yep.
What the fuck? It's completely useless.
It's perfect. It's the perfect way to defuse a fight. You baited him.
Indeed.
disco grenade.
Well,
Play Surti. Shabby.
that game went really fast. What were we talking about?
Kokkoku.
Oh yeah,
Kokkoku.
it's almost like we watched this.
Kokkoku. The series, though, all the characters were kind of well placed. Wasn't no gratuitous random fan service that was out of place. A new premise. All like it ended almost every episode on a really tight cliffhanger. The story never really had a lull. Never slowed down. It kept this nice reveals like trickling in. Some shows don't do any reveals. Reveal them extremely slowly.
Like Slow Straight.
Sort of like Violet Evergarden, which gets good at about episode
Never?
5 or 8, and then only gets good again at like episode 8.
Okay.
Which is a really strange pacing to bring into a show, but you know, each his own, I suppose. I marked where we're going on the map, where I'm going, for some to look at it. But yeah,
I saw it.
doesn't have any of those pacing issues. A lot of stuff that it wants to reveal to you and that has solid explanations for. It's very well constructed, my personal.
Definitely not like sound explanations, but solid, I guess.
Like the little the music bite that they used at the midpoint of the episodes is really clutch. It's a really cool one.
Which one?
When they I don't know, I can't imitate it, but it's like anything like that, but it's like this thing with a bunch of drums, and like it feels like it'd wake you up in the morning if you heard it, you know?
I can't remember what you're talking about actually.
It's just this really loud like in the middle of the episodes. Really cool sound choice. Punctually, honestly. There's also like just nice details in it. Like in a later episode when she gets a new like just small item of clothes change. In comparison to contrast to her like little lab coat thing that she has going on. That changes in the opening, and it's like one of the smallest little things you can imagine. Still added in.
I thought you were in this house, but I guess you're one further over.
Oh, good gun. Here?
I'm in your house. Yeah.
Okay,
I broke into your
straight.
house. That's right.
Why are you running?
Why are you
Right.
running?
Here's the rifle worthy, and I need.
shit.
And if you have shotgun shells, you better give it to me.
You have a shotgun.
Shotgun shells. I have a shotgun. This one's blue.
How do I give shells?
See the ammo? You can just drop some.
How do
I'll give you all the rifle ammo I
Is
have,
there
for
an item
example.
in? Oh shit, there are items.
Bullets.
Oh shit, you can drop stuff. I've never played with other people.
This is shells. This is rifle shells, medium bullets.
Should we go kill all the other people here, maybe?
Let's do it.
Get to safety. Sounds good, right?
No.
First we gotta just bait them in by like just building staircases to nowhere.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, you see them?
Yeah, they're building another staircase, dude.
Oh!
I'm knocked! Catch.
Oh wait, how do I...
Good.
Okay.
Plotting. Nice job, man. Thank you for the rest. sip of my blue drink. Gatorade. A hunting rifle, or like, how do we split this?
I'll take a hunting rifle. That sounds good. It's always fun.
What can I take the hunting rifle, or do you want it?
I want the hunting
Right.
rifle. Take the hand cannon. I don't know.
I'll take the submachine gun. I don't really need much else.
Should probably
can't move.
go this way. You can't move?
There you go. Couldn't move, but I'm good now.
Okay.
Right. Try the grenade out for a second. Do you have a heal? Band-aid or something?
Here.
Bullets here. Take those. Got a fan rifle.
We gotta get going.
Be behind you.
Okay, are you picking up your rifle?
About 3 minutes, we should be okay.
Okay.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said, are you picking up your rifle? But don't worry about it, I guess. Whatever.
I don't like it that much.
Okay.
I like my shotgun like status a lot more. I'm gonna try to stick to it if I can. Hopefully, the next person we a bit more.
Probably, I don't know. Let's go this way, I guess. Whatever.
So we can steal it and then, you know. Characters of Kokkoku.
Sorry, steal the what?
Think of the characters of Kokkoku. I don't know.
What were the characters? There's that one dude who like just wanted to get laid before he.
You had the classic snidey father.
Yeah, I
you had
figured
the
like actually.
Girl. You had the
Classic
geeks.
90s father?
He's a bit of a scummy dude. And all
Yeah,
that.
okay, fair.
You had her brother. You had
Your brother didn't really. Oh shit, there's a guy here. Didn't really have much of a personality. Aside from the first episode.
Yeah.
There's a guy right over this hill. Like literally right here. I missed. He knows where we are. I missed again.
drinking a shield pot and then I'm running at him.
Okay.
Where's this motherfucker? Getting him.
I tried to break the thing, but.
It's behind us. Evasive maneuvers.
Oh shit, there's one behind us? You're right.
Right, where? How do we do this?
Let's, oh shit, this guy came forward. Help, 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 take him out, take him out. We got another guy to worry about, remember? Are you
You're
gonna
right.
save me?
There you go. Crawl forward. Crawl forward.
Oh, I can do that. Okay.
He's moving forward. Here we go. Grade 1. I'm waiting on them.
What are you doing? Well, you
didn't
eliminated
have the-
yourself.
Fuck. You did like a... that was
Let's
my
do
bad.
Squads. Take out large squads. More fun. You know?
Alright, well let's return to the lobby. Okay. Oh yeah, the characters. And you had the useless brother character.
Yeah. The classic.
In the first episode, they didn't really do a lot with them.
The first
But they
episode was
sort
the
of-
most they did with them, up to where I got at least.
I don't know, I feel like they did a lot for the plot. Like, they didn't
Are we switching
develop
modes?
the characters. What?
Switch modes? Squad?
Modes too.
Squad?
Switch to squad once it cancels fully.
Oh, it hasn't on your end. Okay.
Bit of a
Sure.
delay on it.
There we go.
It's all started now. It was a nicely consistent show, you know?
I suppose.
Trashy. No forced fan service.
What would you do if everything just fucking froze? Like, what's your objective?
My objective in that case. Well, one of the guys had this really interesting idea of just like watching stuff, or like just thinking about stuff for like 100 or so years, because you won't really age.
Oh, do you not age?
At least you don't have to age, I don't think.
Oh, okay. I'll just like solve all the open math problems. Easy.
Something like that.
Go solve like the Collat's conjecture and.
One of the characters had this interesting point. Like, if you stop time when it was dinner, then you can just never really run out of food.
Fatal
You can just
Fields?
keep eating it.
Fatal Fields. That's good.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't do that much. Things you can always do. Or that
Would it
really,
be
really
as bad
quickly.
as like solitary confinement? Do you think?
See, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like if you're trapped there against your will, it very quickly becomes solitary confinement.
I mean, if you're trapped there against your will, you're probably just gonna turn into one of the tree men.
Yeah, I feel like you'd lose yourself pretty quickly.
But like, forget the tree men part, I guess. That's not really as interesting for the actual question. Is this some? There's just some random dude in here with me. Okay. Oh fuck, I'm dead. All right. All right. Well.
Okay.
All right.
They get a really good gun. Like one of those ARs. Oh, down. Oh, it's quick. Let's try that again. What would you do? Do you have any big things you'd like to do if the time stopped?
Solve all the open math problems, man. Easy. And then unstop time, be super fucking rich, and then GG.
I feel like if you could stop time, like,
Well, if you
wouldn't
could stop time, that's very different. If you just stop time at will, that's a very different question.
Okay, yeah. If you could stop time, like in a show, though, like wouldn't it be nice to just like collapse one country,
You could definitely do that.
something, and just like whittle away every structure?
That's what you mean. Oh, that would also be fun.
Well, I mean, something like that, right? Whatever, but something like it, you know? Well, like, I don't know. I feel like there's not much I would really need. Like, living is kind of okay with time, you know? I feel like we
Dusty
kind of have
Depot.
a system worked out.
Dusty Depot. Let's go. Alright.
I'll just follow you. Oh, that's where it is. Alright. I feel like a lot of like life is fun just because there's like a time element to it, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
A lot of like isekais and stuff, they just miss the point. Dude, look at this guy. He just gets everything so easy to him. Like, it's a power fantasy, but like, very few of them do actually do it right. Something.
I'm going center. I mean, a lot of them do power fantasies, right? At least they got that much going for them.
If they don't like deserve it at any like for any reason, like it's just, to me, like it's probably the most boring part of that, honestly. Not that like there shouldn't be a place for power fantasy. It's more like stuff. I can't enjoy a good power.
You haven't
Actually,
done
I
yet?
can enjoy some power fantasies. Some power fantasies are good. You know, like stuff where there's some like pushback.
stuff where the powerful dude does something interesting?
Yeah, like in some ways, like take Darker Than Black. Still a power fantasy. Right? Like,
To an extent, I guess.
it's not like the isekai level. I'm just saying they need to tone it back. Like, make things very interesting.
Well, Darker Than Black isn't good because it's a power fantasy, though. It's good because it's got Chinese electric Batman.
But like, he's like one of those really out there
can
characters.
Just collapse
right?
these entire like entranceways. Just like destroy the entire thing.
Juice there for you.
You can destroy these entire buildings. Just all the way.
Yes, you can. And maybe we'll do it, but come here and drink it.
Drink what? Oh, okay.
Imagine if Chinese electric Batman couldn't lose. Like that kind of thing is what really. Honestly, it's the fact that like yes, those power limitations make it good. It's the fact that like in the time thing, right? Like the old man has a blink ability. Can't blink perfectly everywhere. A lot. Like he just isn't blinking around like some protagonist, and that's surprisingly nuanced, I would say. A lot of power fantasies just miss this element.
Are we even like... Oh, we are in the circle, okay. Sure.
I think it's why I liked ReZero quite a bit. Because it didn't, like it was actually like almost an anti-power fantasy.
Well, he
Like
had power, it's just like, he didn't have power.
That was an interesting
power over his
perspective
power.
to take. But all actually, like, he was very like sketchy when it came to doing that kind of thing, right?
So
He was like,
the real strange thing about ReZero was that a lot of people that really enjoy these things enjoy it because it's nothing like their actual social situation. And then ReZero comes along, this guy doesn't have a good social situation to begin with. He gets a bunch of superpowers and they only make his situation worse.
yeah, and I loved it. You know, just people were like, how dare he, you know, oh my god, here we go.
Wait, is someone actually
This
coming
is
after
moment.
us? Is there someone
In
here?
ReZero. I don't think so. We just collapsed the entire thing, no?
No, we can still got this area.
We can't though destroy more of it though. No, but the thing about ReZero, right, is like that one. There's episode 13 where he like cringes out on everybody. Stick thing you can imagine. Ida, White Knight, like it's just really really cringy to watch, you know?
Yeah.
Right, like he's in front of everyone and he just doesn't stop either. If anything, he like starts cringing, making people cringe harder. And a lot of people were like, "Oh man, this sucks." Like they weren't enjoying it, you know. I was loving it. This is what I wanted to see, and to make it makes interesting characters. They're at their lowest, and it's like it's so great. He was a damn loser and had no social life in the first place, right? This fictional universe, this classic sort of isekai, if you will. Nothing really changes for him just because, you know, a good angle to take on the classic, like, I have superpowers now and I'm gonna run the world.
Oh shit. There are people here. people doing here?
They did.
Oh no! We're dead.
I actually know how to break out though to throw that dance grenade.
I think you're supposed to throw that at other people. We didn't even finish! Oh well.
Oh, it's
Right.
unfortunate.
Any closing thoughts today?
Not really. I mean, I think it's a great show for most people. That they should give it a try. It's very, very.
Yeah, it was better than anything else I've seen this season. You can base that alone on the fact that it's the only thing I didn't drop after one episode.
You want to still keep playing Fortnite, or are we done?
This is it. The games.